The moon was full, casting its light over a barren field, snow stretching thin across the fields, wind scattered and hardened to ice. Trees stood firm and brittle, their branches etched against the sky. From the water's edge, I watched it all. The snow moon rises in Cancer, pressing its stillness against quiet places we don't listen to or even show the world. Beneath it, the sun in Aquarius appears at the start of its journey, winter's final gust before the season moves on. The air is sharp, the water is deep. One says, "I know." The other one whispers, "I feel." Saturn stands watch with Aquarius, an old friend, steady as ever, about to go into his next journey. He's firm while measuring the weight of what has been built, what can no longer stand. Thought meets feeling. Structure meets instinct. Ice shifts. The winds stir. Water is meeting air in a powerful form. This stillness will not hold. Squeak has never flown in a storm before. She was born under the hot sun, hatched at the edge of a quiet pond, enjoying her days of sunbathing, fishing, swimming, and feeling the wind under her wings near the rapid stream. One thing is certain, geese don't stay in one area for long. When the air turned crisp, and when the winds whispered of change, members of other flocks rose into the sky, heading south like birds before them had done. Squeak knew it was her turn. She had been practicing with her friend Piper for weeks, remembering honks, testing out stopping, and how to look for food in different scenarios. She was ready for her first migration. She said goodbye to Piper and double-checked on her favorite pebble one last time, ensuring its safety while she was off for the winter. Then, running back to her flock, her great-uncle was doing the final roll call. With Squeak in attendance, everyone was here, and it was time to migrate. Honk, honk, honk. They were off into the sky. This journey started easy. The sky stretched wide, endless. The air held them up, and the world rolled beneath them like a moving picture. Squeak saw views, colors, and smells that she's never experienced before. They stopped to rest and get snacks, like they typically do. But something seemed different today. The elders had sensed it before she did, but something in Squeak's gut felt different. She tells her mom that her tummy hurts. Did you eat something different? No, just the things that I like. Squeak, remember when we talked about when we leave, there may be a feeling that you get that something is wrong? But it's different, right? It's not like before when we were back home. It's something happening around us, in the air. You remember us talking about that? Yeah, you said it's the feeling of a storm? That's right, baby. All that's happening is the storm is on its way. The pressure shifts, the winds change direction, and we all kind of hold our breath for a moment, but we have to move. Squeak didn't understand, but she did understand. Her tummy understood. They had to start traveling sooner than expected. Once they took to the skies, Squeak had a better understanding of the storm. Dark, heavy, and coming on fast. The air was growing sharper and bitter. The honks of her flock grew urgent. Keep close. Keep moving. She flapped harder, but the wind pushed back. Snowflakes whipped around her, stealing her vision, and then darkness. Below, the land had gone black. The tiny golden lights she had always enjoyed gazing upon disappeared out of nowhere. Squeak panicked. She had never flown without lights below. The world looked different. Interesting, yet disorienting. For a moment, she hesitated, her wings slowing. And suddenly, a gust of wind took her. She tumbled sideways, the storm swallowing her whole. She honked in fear, her small voice lost in the howling wind. Squeak! A distant call. She honked again. Don't worry, we know your sound. Use it, Squeak, and we'll find you. But the wind tore their voices apart, scattering them into the night. The storm howled, restless and unyielding, swallowing the moon's light. This wasn't what Squeak had practiced. She hadn't thought she'd do this alone. And now her flock was somewhere hidden in the storm.